Good morning, everyone. I am Ken Ofudo, and this is the Banner Saga. So I'm starting what I'm hoping is going to be a year-long series. I'm calling it my 12 in 12. So this is a struggle of the modern gamer, right? There's always new games coming out, always games going on sale, and there never seems to be enough time to finish your games, to really play your games. So to help me alleviate that, I'm going to attempt to complete in this year 12 games that I've never completed before. And we're going to start with the Banner Saga. So if you stick with me, I'm going to keep trying to put these videos out. So let's go ahead and just jump right into a new game of the Banner Saga. I've thought about narrating this. I've gone back and forth on narrating this game. I'm going to start with no narration, and I'm just going to let the dialogue be. If I get enough comments asking me to narrate, I will move into that. But for now, I think we're going to run with no narration from me personally, both to save the video and to save my voice.
Að sjá dreggjana á ferli meðal vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
So I'm really excited for this. I do love, personally, I love tactics games, and the art style of this game is also gorgeous. And the way that this game's tactics is done is just very different from most other tactics games, and so I really appreciate that. I'm gonna try and take it slow. I kind of get into a little bit. I get into especially when I'm learning something new, I can tend to rush. So after this tutorial, I'm gonna try and keep from rushing myself, really, because well, rushing is never a good thing in a strategy game, right? So enemies have 2 health bars. They've got an armor bar and a strength bar. Strength determines your health, and how much damage you can deal, whereas armor is damage mitigation. So if you have high armor, you're going to take less damage. And if you have low strength, if your strength gets attacked, you're going to deal less damage. And then there's also this willpower system where you can spend willpower to deal more damage or to move further. I'm really sorry about this. This game is just so damn loud. I've already got it turned down in OBS and it's still killing my ears.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, you know. He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and var slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade, quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his lust. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I'm in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
So that's the prologue complete. Oh, Eric got mad. Oops. Oh, wow, that was fast. There's no way to go back, is there? Well, Hod says something to the effect of, why would you do that? That was really rude, bro. So we're going to chase down the rest of these Skulfings. Alright, now I'm gonna get to take this tactics thing for a spin on my own. No tutorial, I'm assuming. We're gonna wait. Try and let them get into range of us. See how well that worked out for me. Like I said, this is kind of a new kind of tactics for me. You know, there's no reason spending willpower if he's not going to be able to get an attack in anyway. That's right, y'all. Clump up for me. Clump up for Gunnulf, the whirlwinding crazy man. Get him. And that's great, because Gunnulf has an ability that deals extra damage to enemies adjacent to his target. So that was a great start for us. Okay, we're gonna move Eric around here, try and put him less at risk. Looks like he's not dealing a lot of damage, so we'll just have him chunk half this guy's armor off. That'll make this guy easier to damage with our next attack. Just gonna come from right here. See? Look at that. We broke 3 of his armor off, so we dealt 3 more damage. So, as characters deal damage, they gain the ability to deal damage. Defeat enemies, that's the one. They gain the ability to promote. And I believe it costs more and more... more and more kills each time. So this guy just made a big mistake. This giant has an ability, a passive, that breaks armor for every damage done. So he used an ability that he used this bloody flail attack. A series of strikes, each randomly attacks strength or armor. So he dealt, I don't even know how many hits, enough to break all of his armor off though, which is great. But right now it's Eric's turn. Eric is who we're worried about. He's taken 4 damage, so we're gonna move him out of there. We don't want him to die. We'll have him throw some willpower at Gunnulf. Now we're gonna move Gunnulf in here and get him 2 more kills, I suppose. Alright, no deaths. Feels good. And with that, hopefully, we'll put this town's troubles behind us. Okay, that's where we're going to call it here, folks. In the next episode, we will head down to the docks and see what's all about these visitors arriving, some kind of royalty, and we'll keep pushing forward from there into the beautiful tactics masterpiece of the Banner Saga.